A fire at a Russian military-linked refinery broke out overnight on the 22nd of July after Ukrainian drones targeted industrial sites in Russia's Samara Oblast, about 1,000 kilometers from Ukraine. The targeted facility was the Novokuybyshevsk Petrochemical Company, one of Russia's largest producers in the petrochemical and organic synthesis sectors. The facility plays a role in Russia's weapons production by supplying raw materials used in artillery shells, aviation bombs, and other munitions, Euromaidan Press says. Over the past months, Ukrainian forces have intensified drone operations targeting Russia's military, logistics, and defense infrastructure, trying to disrupt Russia's war production. Ukrainian telegram channel Exylenova Plus reported that the Ukrainian Unmanned Systems Forces attack targeted the Novokuybyshevsk Petrochemical Company, which operates facilities producing chemicals such as benzene, acetone, phenol, and olefins. The Russian news telegram channel Astra confirmed that drones hit the Novokuybyshevsk refinery, a Rosneft-owned site producing over 20 fuel types, including high-grade jet fuel and automotive oils. The facility is the only site in Russia manufacturing synthetic ethyl alcohol and para-tert-butylphenol compounds critical for explosives production. The plant processes around 1 million tons of material annually and is part of Russia's defense industrial supply chain. The refinery processes more than 8.8 million tons of crude oil each year. Astra said that following the strike, a fire broke out at the facility and was later extinguished. Samara Oblast authorities acknowledged an attempted attack and claimed that several drones were shot down, while also imposing temporary mobile internet restrictions to assist military efforts on countering UAVs. Late on the 21st of July, Astra reported drone strikes on the Milerovo military airfield in Rostov Oblast. The airbase is frequently used to launch Shahed-type drones toward Ukrainian territory. The Iranian-designed Shahed drones can carry up to 90 kilograms of explosives, and Russia has been widely using them in its daily attacks against Ukrainian civilians. On the night of July the 23rd, drones massively attacked Novokuybyshevsk in the Rostov region, causing destruction and raising fires in the city. Railroad infrastructure, a district power plant, and Rostelecom building were under attack. The UAV attack caused power supply problems in Novokuybyshevsk. Russians wrote about at least 10 explosions in the regional center and the sounds of explosions in Novokuybyshevsk. At around midnight, Russian media reported that a fire had risen in the center of Novokuybyshevsk as a result of allegedly falling UAV debris. Explosions, according to Russians, also occurred near the Novokuybyshevskaya TPP. The UAV attack in Novokuybyshevsk also resulted in power outages. Light, in particular, disappeared in the cathedral building in the city. Russians also reported that in Novokuybyshevsk, one of the allegedly shot down UAVs fell and exploded near the building of the railway station. A fire broke out at the site of the attack. It also soon became known that in Novokuybyshevsk, the building of Rostelecom, a Russian telecommunications company, was under attack. The company provides local and long-distance telephone services and broadband internet access. Information about the attack on the GRES and railway infrastructure was also confirmed by the head of the Center for Occupation Studies, Petra Andriushchenko. It should be noted that the Novokuybyshevskaya GRES is a thermal power plant, which is the main source of electricity generation in the Rostov region of the Russian Federation. Ramzan Kadirov posted a video of his walk on his social networks where he talks to passers-by, takes pictures with children, and even rides in a children's electric car. decorated as a tank, the Novosti agency reports. Kadirov noted that he was walking along the pedestrian boulevard named after Mahmoud Esambayev, which he called one of the most beautiful places in Grozny. According to him, during the walk, he met supposedly random tourists from different regions of Russia. The video shows the head of Chechnya riding in an electric tank with a child, taking pictures with other children, walking along the boulevard, and greeting people. At the same time, Kadirov barely speaks and his face looks detached and emotionless. Journalists found out the identities of some of the random people he met during his walk. Among them was Zelimkhan Musayev, who had previously worked in the police of the Shali district of Chechnya. In 2022, he participated in a rally against the family of Judge Saidi Yangulbayev, where activists burned and beat with sticks portraits of family members, including the judge's wife, Zarema Musayeva, and his children. The administrator of the opposition resource, Adat Ibrahim Yangulbayev, and human rights activist Abubakar Yangulbayev. Zarema Musayeva was later kidnapped in Nizhny Novgorod and sentenced to 5 years in a penal colony in Chechnya. Also photographed with Kadirov was Inal Kuchev from Ingushetia, known as a singer of religious Islamic songs under the name Ibrahim Kuchev. He had previously met with activists of the Mentor Z project in Ingushetia, where he was introduced as a participant in the war in Ukraine from the first days of the full-scale invasion. Among other people in the video, one can see a doctor from Dagestan, Larissa Saidova, and the deputy from the city of Dagestanki Ogni, Feroza Magomedova, who also heads the local cultural department. It is worth noting that Kadirov's activity has noticeably decreased in recent months. Since April the 8th, he has held only 2 meetings in person, on July the 4th and the 14th. At that time, he explained that with a well-established management system, there is no need to hold meetings every day. It is enough to give instructions over the phone. He also stressed that the decrease in activity is not related to his health. In their opinion, if a person doesn't go to a meeting, he is either dying or already dead. You won't get it, Kadirov said. Meanwhile, Novaya Gazeta Evropa reported back in 2019 that the head of Chechnya was diagnosed with pancreatic necrosis. According to the publication, his condition stabilized by the end of 2023, but the Republic began preparing for a possible change of power. A week ago, the Grozny TV channel showed a 35-second video of Kadirov's meeting with the head of the local traffic police, Idris Cherkigov, although the Chechen leader himself was shown in the video for only 2 seconds.